So when I was little, my grandparents, who I called Mamaw and Papa, had a farm, and it was on this long dirt road in this tiny town in Texas that no one's ever heard of. And when I was little, we would spend lots of summers there. And anytime I ever talk to people about it, they always think I went to some weird Amish camp or something, but it was actually some of the most fun summers I've ever had in my life. I remember my papa taking us on these crazy trips through the woods, or letting me drive the tractor down that long dirt road just to go visit my Aunt Virginia. My mama and I, she taught me to do simple things that people just don't do anymore, like snap peas or shuck and cream corn. We would also make dresses and quilts. And it might sound really, really mundane and boring, but these were really, really interesting experiences, and it was a whole lot of fun. One of my favorite memories out of everything was my mama teaching me how to crochet when I was about 7. And crocheting is what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. And not only do I hope that you might try a yarn craft, because they're a lot of fun, but I also want to remind you of the importance of enjoying the simple pleasures of life with your own family. Now, I'm sure you've heard of knitting or crocheting, and you probably think of a sweet little old granny sitting there making a very ugly, itchy Christmas sweater that no one's ever going to want to wear. Now, sometimes this is accurate, but what I want you guys to take away from this is that crocheting and knitting are actually a lot of fun, and if you get creative with it, there's a ton of different project possibilities that are really, really fun. This is a stuffed animal that I made just a couple of weeks ago, and you may notice that it doesn't have any plastic eyes. They're actually baby safe eyes, so there's no choking hazards on them. Now, speaking of babies, in September of this last year I found out that I was pregnant, and that's really exciting, but there's sadness to that for me as well, because in 2005 my mama, she passed away, and so something that was on my mind was that she wasn't going to be able to share this experience with me. She wasn't ever going to be able to hold my baby. She wasn't going to be able to be there to help me teach my daughter all those really interesting things that were really unusual that she taught me as a child. And I never really got that good at sewing without her there to help me when I got stuck. But then I thought about it for so long, I wondered, do I still know how to crochet? So I got all this stuff together, and it took a few tries, but it all came rushing back to me, and it was like she was right there with me. I still knew how to crochet after 15 years. So, as you can see, crocheting is a lot of things for me. There's many reasons why it's special. First, I enjoy making things for my daughter. It's really exciting to be able to make toys and blankets for her. Second, it's nice to have a low-impact activity that I can do while I'm pregnant and I'm not allowed to do my other favorite hobby, which is cycling. But the main reason that, but most of all, the reason that I enjoy crocheting is because I'm eager to carry on my mama's memory. And someday, I will be able to teach my daughter how to crochet just like her namesake taught me. So, in summary, when I was little, I always enjoyed my summers in Texas. There was always something to do, a cat to play with, but what I didn't realize was just how unusual those experiences were. And now, with my baby on the way, it's my hope and dream to be able to provide my child with the same kind of wonder and discovery that I had as a child. And it may seem really, really simple, but crocheting is a part of my hope for the future. I'm really excited about being able to carry on that family tradition of enjoying the simple pleasures together and having a sense of pride in the things that you can do with your own hands and just a little bit of care.